My Lords, it's a pleasure to follow my noble friend Baroness Berridge, and I thank my noble friend Baroness Evans for securing this debate, and I refer to my interests in the Register, and in particular my chairmanship of Parents and Teachers for Excellence. My Lords, as my noble friend Baroness Shepherd asked, what problem is the government trying to solve here? Everything important in this country, we all agree, starts with the imperative to give all of our children a great education. And the extraordinary improvement in national educational outcomes over the past 20-odd years is one of the few bright spots, apart, of course, from Brexit, one of the few bright spots in our recent national history. And it started under Labour, with the noble Lord Adonis recognising that one size doesn't fit all. Improvement in school results did not take hold until Michael Gove, then in the other place, took up these views and drove them through with the help of a cooperative Department of Education. Bit by bit, the successes came, resulting in changes to educational outcomes that now mean many additional hundreds of thousands, probably millions of now adults are able to navigate society as literate, numerate citizens, many more than would have been the case if our previous educational results had still prevailed when over 1 in 5 failed to reach that standard. As the policy exchange has recently shown, and as other noble lords have referred to, England's performance in global PISA rankings has improved from 27th to 11th in maths and from 25th to 13th in reading. It is those two metrics which are crucial, not all the many hundreds of other things that people want to be taught in schools. How did this happen? Because of free schools who've showed the path in so many ways to academic excellence, whether from Michaela, as many have said, or West London Free School, or so many others, such as the ones that my noble friend Lord Harris so eloquently referred to. And because of academisation, which gave freedom to schools to craft their own way to educate their own pupils. 17 of the top 20 English secondary schools, 42 of the top 50 are academies or free schools. Poorly performing schools have been required to become academies, and in general show rapid improvement as a result. So I repeat, what is the government up to here? Are they in the grip of doctrinaire fantasies? The facts are there to tell them what gives a child a good education. Phonics, Shanghai maths, a knowledge-rich education, and of course structured discipline. These are found in academies and free schools and not so much in government-run maintained schools. They're not. Or is it that governments are in hock to the unions, whose focus seems to have been more on conditions and pay for their members rather than on educational outcomes? If so, may I respectfully point out that many academy chains pay their schools above the pay scale. My Lords, the changes proposed by the government bid fair to reverse many years of improvement in pupil results, and thus improvements in the lives of hundreds of thousands of millions of this country's future adults, and thus in our economy and national life. These proposed changes would be tragic and arguably vindictive. I urge the Minister to persuade the government to think again.
My Lord,